Hi everybody, it's Dr. David Gustitis here talking to you again about low back pain and its causes. What I'm going to talk about now is causes related to repetitive use, repetitive motions, repetitive movements. Some of those can be related to sports, maybe due to your job, maybe due to certain activities or actions that you're doing at home, such as chores and those kind of things you do in the yard. But repetitive movements over and over and over again, you might think, well, at first that actually might make me stronger, right? If I do something over and over again, I'm going to get really, really good at it. And that's true, except when your structure is not aligned or when your structure can't take it anymore. So if, for example, you are moving your spine in a direction over and over and over again, you might think about, well, how much can it take? There's examples of gymnasts and dancers who do so much extreme bending forward and back that they develop something called a spondylolisthesis. And a spondylolysis is what happens first when these bones, think about like a hanger, a wire hanger that you would bend back and forth to the point where it breaks. That is that's an analogy for what can happen in these vertebrae, particularly L5 vertebra, that it will separate and then slide forward. So that happens often in gymnasts and dancers. But what we also see is repetitive motions, like, for example, golfers. Here's my trusty 3-wood without a head on the end. But golfers who swing the club over and over again, like Tiger Woods would take 1,000 shots, practice shots every day, and over again, especially one-sided sports, you're taking your spine through that motion over and over and over again, and it will shift and shift and shift to the point where now it's out of alignment and now the structure can't take that anymore, and you'll start to have issues related to sprains and strains, overgrowth of one side of the musculature, and weakening or overstretching on the other side. So what I'm hinting at is symmetry and a loss of symmetry, or alignment and loss of alignment. Between those types of injuries, those types of exposures, the spine can really get out of alignment and start to have problems that might result in low back pain. If this is you, if this describes your type of low back pain and what you're experiencing, please come see us. Click the link below and find out how we can help you more.